for today's session. So today's back, we have completed till this. We have created a this learning from Vishal and using JSX, and we learn what is JSX and all the things. Let's come to the components now. So as discussed, we will start with the functional component. So first of all, what is the functional component, right? So what we did yesterday sessions, last sessions. So we call this function as we can write any JavaScript code inside these curly braces, right? We call these functions and uh, which returns the JSX. Okay, right? What is functional component was? Functional component is nothing but a function, nothing like that, anything else. So it's just a function. So we are calling this, right? Function calling. Let's do one thing. So let's uh, these headings and the stubs will pass from here. Okay, so let's say I am passing the object which is heading. We'll get obj and obj dot heading. Okay, so let's see. Hope this will work. I'll refresh this. I'll open the function. It's working, right? Okay. What we do now? So I'll remove this. Okay. So JSX is nothing but a function, but it's like a which returns a what we can say. So let's I'll show you. Okay. So this is function. Okay. So this function returns a JSX. Okay. Let's do one thing. I'll write. I'll first this. Okay. I'll do one thing. Get heading. Okay. Now what? So error went. So what React understand from this is like a React element. Okay, so React thinks that this is a React element kind of div. Okay, this will fail, but I'll show you. Okay, I'll refresh. Yeah, see, warning, get heading is using incorrect casing, use Pascal case for React element, because now what React doing, so it's considering this element as a this get heading as a React element kind of div. Okay, so it's not fine, so it gives a warning for us. So let's do one thing, let's capitalize as warning says. Okay, so I'll remove this for now. Okay, let's refresh. See, it works now. Now React knows this is a functional component, nothing like something big about this. It's a only function which is written as our function. You can, let's try what if I write normal function. Okay, let's check this also. Okay, let's see, let's refresh this. See, this work, right? It's not like that we need to write only arrow function, but as a standard we will start with arrow functions only. Okay, so earlier what we do, okay, I'll copy this and share this so we'll understand. Okay, control v, we're passing obj ob dot heading, I think. Yeah, okay, what we have written earlier. So I'll comment this for a reference. Okay, see what we did earlier. So we call this function and passing this object. Okay, it's internally maybe React does the same. So let's pass this. Okay, so you can see it will convert to the React element, right? Whatever we pass here, it was going as a props, right? We gone through this in the last session, right? So this R, so this will returns one object create element which has a property one props, and within the props that this all will come, and one more, what was that? It was a children. Okay, same thing. uh, if we want to use functional component here, we'll write get heading. Okay, so we need to pass this heading now. So whatever we need to pass here, which from here, so let's say I'll passing this heading. Okay, and what was the heading? Okay, this also we learned, right, in last session. So this is this heading. Whatever we can write any JavaScript code as discussed, right? I am adding just this variable, I'm passing this. Okay, heading. So whatever we passing from here, it will be for this function as a props. So whatever we write here, this will pass as a arguments. Okay, this is the parameter. We can write any name, but for the understanding purpose I'm writing props. So because this is a props only, because it has a, I'll show you what we'll have. So let's console this. Okay, dot log props. I'll show you this also. I'll copy this. Okay, where it was not so earlier this. I'll show you this so you can compare the props object. Okay, console.log where I added props. Okay, I'll pass same value so for your better understanding. And all this stuff I'll pass heading. Okay, so let's see what will becomes in props. Okay, I'm saving this file, go to the browser, refresh it. Something error, leading head is not defined. This dependency we don't need. It's a normal function in the div. Okay, so let's see, this is from the React element, right? So what it has, something props, right, which has one heading. Okay, and there is no children, that's why it's not come children here. Okay, so let's open this one now. Same thing, right? Heading. So you can understand this, whatever you pass here like this, it will be goes in the props, and that props will pass as a argument to this component. Okay, because let's try, it's missing children, right? So let's add one h1 tag. For the get heading, I'm removing this, so I'm closing here get heading, and which has one h1 tag. Sorry, let's h1 tag. Let's see what, so there won't be any error. h1 is not defined because we need to write like this. So let's refresh this, hope it will work. Yeah, so I'm opening first React element part. You can see heading children, right? Heading what we pass, and children is h1. Let's open now component part. You can see children and heading, both are same, right? So you can, let's conclude. So whatever you pass as a attributes of that functional component, that will be passed to this component as a props. Okay, let's add props dot heading now. Let's refresh, this will work because already this heading is in the scope, that's why it was working. So I'll show you one thing. let's open react JSX, react element, react JSX, right? So I'm opening this, yeah, see, first div, then second div, then third div. There's three divs, right? We don't need these two divs, right? It's unnecessary. We are unnecessary increasing the DOM elements, right? So for this, but we know that if multiple childs are there, we need to compose in a parent element for the react, because react create element needs a parent element, right? React needs for the child, react create element needs a parent element. So how we can remove this? So there is a concept like react fragment. It's not a concept, it's like a one functional component which react gives to us. Okay, so it's a functional component created by react for us. There are 4 or 5 functional components which already created by react. Okay, so you can go to the let's test this react fragments. Common pattern in React is components are written in multiple elements. Fragments, let's use the React docs. You can see often is let syntax React fragment returning fragment somewhere else. I'll give that link in the description because video is going to be long. So React fragments is nothing but a functional component. Let's do one thing. Let's write here React dot fragment, and I'll close this. Earlier there were 2 divs inside, right? One is a parent div. You can see here one is a parent, then there were 2. Okay, I'm refreshing this. Let's open. Oh, what is the error? React fragment. What is the error? React fragment, get heading. Fragment, that's getting React fragment is correct. Create element invalid expecting class function, go to the forget. Okay, let's go. It's not for this is correct. We have just added react dot fragment, correct? It should be correct one. What is the error? Let's read this. Element type is invalid. Built-in React components, class or function, composite. You are like to forgot. So let's console this. If this is not working, then we'll try. What is this? Right, React dot fragment. Let's refresh. It should be console somewhere. Something. It's a symbol. It should be okay. It should be capital, right? Because functional component R needs to be written as a start from capital. Let's see, hope this will work. This worked, right? We proved this, right? React.fragment is nothing but a inbuilt functional component which is start as a capital letter. Okay, so we'll see React fragment in next session with multiple examples. Thanks for watching video. Please like and subscribe.